Hello friends of online business, my name is Dario and I occasionally present interesting projects on my YouTube channel Top Online Biz that you can use to earn money online. This time it's about BITHARVEST. Here you can earn money with Bitcoin mining. But many of you are probably asking yourself, Bitcoin mining? Is it even worth it? Bitcoin is already so expensive. The answer is, thanks to BITHARVEST, it's absolutely worth mining Bitcoin and adding it to your personal portfolio as an investment plan. Why? First of all, BITHARVEST has developed a new technology, the Bitcoin mining booster, or as it's called, the BitBooster, which can mine Bitcoins up to 300% faster than any other known technology. And I'm going to introduce this technology to you here. Who is behind BITHARVEST? The CEO is Logan Lee, and there is also a CTO and co-founder named Lenny Herdin, who incidentally played a major role in the development of the Ethereum blockchain. We are talking about highly successful people and experts in the crypto and blockchain world. They are always on the go, presenting their unique technology, the BitBooster, at numerous crypto trade fairs. BITHARVEST even received an award for Best Cryptocurrency Mining Service Provider at the Crypto Expo in Dubai in May 2024. No wonder, because people from over 48 countries are already using BitBooster and earning money every day. BITHARVEST is based in Malaysia, and if you would like, you can even travel there and visit the office. The office is open 6 days a week. Friends of mine have actually been there and were impressed and, as they said, surprised. Malaysia is perfect for this project because it's a very up-and-coming country in the banking, investment and blockchain world. The bosses are very friendly, as are the people who work there. There is also a mining farm on site where several thousand BitBoosters are already successfully producing Bitcoins. You can also watch that there. Unfortunately, there are still many people who don't fully understand Bitcoin, but you will be surprised at how easy it is to make money with it. The technology is developing rapidly, and it would be a shame to miss out on a great source of income. For everyone who hasn't fully understood the world of Bitcoin yet, I would like to go into it very briefly before I continue with the introduction to BITHARVEST and explain in understandable terms how you can imagine Bitcoin and why it is one of the best investment opportunities. Why does Bitcoin have value if it's not a literal coin? Here are a few examples. There are books you can touch where you can turn the pages and feel them, just as there are CDs and records for music that you can also touch. Books have a price, a value, and so you can buy them for, say, $10, $20, $50 or even over $100. The same applies to CDs and records, which can cost between $10 and $100. But books and music also exist in virtual digital form. Books are available as PDFs and ebooks and music as MP3s. You can't touch or feel them because they are just computer files. Nevertheless, there's a high demand, and PDFs and ebooks as well as MP3 music can be purchased for as little as $2, but also for $20, $50 or even over $100. These products have a price, a value, even though a PDF and MP3 are just files and not made of paper, cardboard or plastic. People make a lot of money from them. There are now streaming services for music like Spotify, and even there a lot of money is made even though everything is digital. It's even a billion-dollar market. And now for the comparison with money. There are banknotes and coins. You can also touch them and use them to buy goods. Although banknotes are only made of paper and have a maximum value of a few cents, a banknote can, for example, be worth $100. And that's only because the number 100 is printed on it. But as long as people believe in banknotes, even though they have no real value, they have value due to high demand. Since 2009, physical money has also existed in digital form, Bitcoin, a cryptocurrency. there are now even thousands of such digital cryptocurrencies. You can't touch this Bitcoin. It's just a computer file, just like PDF and MP3 files. Why does Bitcoin have value? Because just as many people believe in its value as many believe in paper money. The demand for this coin is even greater than the number of Bitcoins that exist worldwide. This also increases the price, or rather the value of Bitcoin. Bitcoin is not just a wonderful investment opportunity. Bitcoin is now also offered as a payment method on many online platforms. The question now is, how are Bitcoins created? Bitcoins are generated through a complex calculation process. This requires a powerful, specialized computer that can perform trillions of calculations in a minute. Through this calculation, special blocks are found, which then represent one or more Bitcoins. It's like having to find prime numbers to create a Bitcoin. Well, the comparison is a bit lame, but in principle, it's along these lines. Today's special mining machines only find partial blocks, meaning they no longer find whole Bitcoins, but so-called Satoshis. A Satoshi is comparable to the dollar cent. This is what the smaller unit of Bitcoin is called, Satoshi. This has to do with the fact that there is a halving every 4 years, which means that the mining machines no longer find as many blocks. Until 2012, one block could generate 50 Bitcoins. From 2012 onwards, only half of 25 Bitcoins could be generated. Today, in 2025, one block is worth only 3.125 Bitcoins. These regular halvings reduce the amount of new Bitcoins entering circulation, which has long-term impact on supply and thus significantly on price. This is the reason why Bitcoin has increased in value by 111 million times. One Bitcoin cost only 0.0009 cents in 2009. But on January the 24th, in 2025, Bitcoin reached its highest price of more than $106,000. Imagine if you had bought Bitcoins for just $10 back in 2009. You would be a multimillionaire today. Statistically, Bitcoin has now surpassed gold as an investment opportunity. Bitcoin is even more attractive than gold. No wonder we often hear about so-called Bitcoin millionaires in the media, even billionaires. In 2028, there will be another halving, which means Bitcoin will become even more valuable. Will you then be able to say, thank goodness I started mining Bitcoin? Of course, you could also say, I don't need a bit booster from BITHARVEST. It's enough if I buy Bitcoin directly and just leave it alone. But it's not that simple. For one thing, that would be a very expensive undertaking because one Bitcoin currently costs between $80,000 and $100,000. And for another, it's not that attractive to just leave Bitcoin alone. Let's take a closer look at the big difference between buying Bitcoin and leaving it alone and having one or more bit boosters producing Bitcoin for you every day. Let's assume you buy Bitcoins for $1,000. Without any increase in value, you would still only have $1,000 in 2030. If the price increases fivefold, and the price will increase due to the halving in 2028, you will have made a profit of $5,000 from $1,000. Now imagine you would rather invest that $1,000 in a bit booster. What would your profit look like by 2030? Without any increase in value, you would have a profit of $6,300. That's logical because the bit booster generates new Bitcoins for you every day. If the price increases fivefold after the halving, for example, you would make a profit of $31,500 from your $1,000 investment. What a difference, right? Now let's take a closer look at investing in Bitcoin mining. If you were a major investor and you wanted to make money with coins, you could rent a production hall, buy a few coin minting and stamping machines, various metals, make coins and then sell them. Electricity, of course, also needs to be factored into the investment. Such production facilities also exist for Bitcoin's so-called mining farms. It's even slightly cheaper than a coin mint because you don't have to buy materials like metal. However, you need a large hall, lots of Bitcoin mining equipment, server systems, and the electricity also has to be paid for. Well, when Bitcoin started in 2009, everything was much simpler. From 2009 to 2012, your computer and even your cell phone were enough to mine Bitcoin. You could earn at least 7,500 Bitcoins per month. But today it's no longer worth mining Bitcoins with a regular computer. You would only get 1 cent a day if you were lucky. The computing power is simply too weak. But you can also buy a professional mining machine like those used in mining farms. The investment is around $15,000 or more, plus the server, controller, and power. Or you can use BITHARVEST's new technology. Using quantum computing and AI, BITHARVEST has managed to develop the world's fastest Bitcoin mining process. The BitBooster mentioned at the beginning, which finds Bitcoin blocks up to 300% faster. Here you don't need large investments in special machines, production facilities, or expensive electricity bills. One BitBooster costs only $1,000. You can buy as many BitBoosters as you like. The average profit is around 10% or more per month. And if you don't have $1,000, you can also buy BitBooster shares starting at $100. I have started with 5 shares for $500. Whenever $100 of profit has accumulated, I reinvest it and buy a new share of BitBooster. To visualize monthly profit, let's put aside the percentages and look at numbers. If the price of Bitcoin ever drops back to $50,000, you would still earn an average of $2.50 per day. That would be approximately $65 to $100 per month. At the time of recording this video, the Bitcoin price is $82,000. I receive between $3 and $4 worth of Bitcoin every day with one booster. On average, I've always received between $95 and $110 per month. As soon as Bitcoin rises again, my profit will increase. When the Bitcoin price reaches $100,000, you will earn as little as $4.50, $6, or even more per day. That's really fun. And we know that in 2028, the price of Bitcoin will really rise because of the halving. By the way, just look at the difference between how much profit you make each month with an expensive professional mining machine and how much with a BitBooster. You invest $15,000 plus electricity and make about $113 in profit per month. With a BitBooster that only costs $1,000, you make almost the same profit at about $114 per month. And another comparison. Let's say you buy 15 BitBoosters instead of a mining machine for $15,000. As we saw earlier, one mining machine generates a profit of approximately $113 per month, while with 15 BitBoosters you make a profit of approximately $1,710 per month. Which is better, a mining machine or a BitBooster? As you can see, Bitcoin mining is really attractive for all of us thanks to the BitBooster. Imagine if you didn't cash out your profits for an entire year. Whenever at least $100 of profit has been generated, you buy a new BitBooster share. Then with 15 BitBoosters, you will have over 37.6 BitBoosters after a year and would earn more than $5,000 every month. Crazy, right? Or imagine you start with just one BitBooster and buy new BitBooster shares throughout the year as soon as you make $100 in profit. Then, after a year, you would already have 2.3 BitBoosters and be earning about $333 or more per month. I'll now show you a video from Mario who has already inspired many people to use BitHarvest. He is from Germany. Many people know him from network marketing. He already owns over 100 BitBoosters and recorded a short video when he visited the BITHARVEST office in Malaysia. Here you can see what the BitBoosters look like and how they work.
So.
Alright friends, now we are going to do exactly what's important, what we have already seen in the video. Removing and reinserting a booster and how you can track this in your personal dashboard. I have an account here with a booster is active, so we can easily visualize it. And now, let's enter the holy halls here.
Follow me, please.
Okay.
It's a Japanese language?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay, so.
This is all our server room. So this server room can occupy is a 6,000 booster. Now it's already plugged in around 3,000 booster. So you will see the back there still got a lot of place with the rack is not coming yet.
Yeah.
This rack not coming yet. So you will see that this booster, okay, actually is a lot one.
Yes, do you see that? That's where the boosters are.
In the Zimmer eingeschlossen. Okay. Ah?
Okay.
And you know where is my booster?
Okay, your
Yeah.
booster.
First, you have to see that there's one active booster and 0 inactive ones. Everything's normal here, it's working. Now we will try to find this booster. This is the number, and now we will pull the booster out, and then we will see what happens.
Okay, the important the booster is active. Means active, the booster got linked with the mining farm. If let's say inactive, means your booster is not working anymore.
You got it? When the booster is active, it generates profit. And when it's not active, nothing happens. There it is. Look, he's pulling it out right now, and we will see what happens. Yes, inactive.
And please see this booster is what's the number?
Exactly. Look, there's the number. And you can see the number down here in my dashboard. Great. So now we plug the booster back in.
Now we
And then
plug
you
in.
work directly?
Yeah,
You work directly?
yeah.
Yes, there it is again. Okay, you see, my booster is active again.
Wunderbar.
So, I don't think we need to say much more about that, do we? Dear friends, happy profits. At BITHARVEST, you can build a substantial income just by using BitBoosters. But if you are someone who likes to build a team, you can of course earn even more money here, even faster. There's also an affiliate program which I would like to briefly introduce to you. There are 8 levels you can reach. Each level means higher commissions and shares. You get a one-time commission on purchase BitBoosters and, even better, a share of your partner's daily mining profits. Imagine you've only told 5 friends about the BitBooster. One buys a portion and another buys more than one. This is just an example, and when I say the first month, it doesn't necessarily have to happen within that time frame. This is just an example to show you the earning potential. You can also recommend the BitBooster to 5 people in the first week or in a whole year. According to the marketing plan, you won't be promoted to 1 star yet because your team must have purchased at least 15 boosters. A total of only 12 boosters were purchased. According to the marketing plan, you receive a one-time commission of 4% on your direct partners' purchases. That's $480 for you. The 12 boosters of your direct partners generate approximately $40 in Bitcoin daily. You receive a 5% share. That's $2 every day and a total of $60 for you every month. Your booster also generates profit for you, approximately $100. In this example, you have earned $640 in the first month. Let's look at the second month. What happens if you and your direct partners all purchase additional BitBoosters so that each has at least 3 boosters? And what do you earn if your direct partners also bring at least 5 partners to BITHARVEST? Your entire team has purchased more than 15 BitBoosters. You are now a 1 star. You now receive a one-time 6% commission on the boosters purchased by your direct partners. A total of 5 boosters have been purchased. That's a turnover of $5,000 and you receive a 6% commission on that. That's $300. All of your direct partners have also brought 5 new partners to BITHARVEST, but are still at the beginner level, the purchaser. You receive the difference between the commission earned at your level and the level earned by your direct partners. Your partners receive 4% as on the purchaser level, and you, as a 1-star, receive 6%. This means you receive a one-time 2% differential commission on all boosters purchased by the entire team through your direct partners. In total, your team has bought 25 boosters, and so you get $500. Now you no longer just get a 5% mining share, but a 10% mining share of your direct partners' daily mining profits. With 17 boosters, this is a share of the mining profits of about $5.70 per day, which means $171 per month for you. You also get a share of the daily mining profits of the teams created by your direct partners. Here too, you get the difference between your 1-star level and the entry level, the purchaser level, of your direct partners. This is a 5% share of the daily mining profits of all your 25 indirect partners. With a daily profit of about $84, you get a 5% share, which is $4.20 daily or $126 monthly. So in the second month, you have earned a total of about $1,397 in commissions, shares, and your own mining profit. Finally, a third month. As I said, this is just an example. Everyone builds their team at their own pace as best they can. Even if not everyone builds their team at the same pace, at some point you won't be able to stop it and you will be promoted higher and higher and earn more and more money. Of course, every partner in your team will have more and more boosters and reinvest the profits. This also increases your income. This means that it's not necessarily how many partners you have in your team that matters, but rather how many boosters your team has purchased. Let's assume some members of your team are very active and others are a little less active. Your team has now grown and more than 135 boosters have been purchased. You are now a 2-star because you have met all the requirements. You have 3 boosters yourself and more than 90 boosters have been purchased in the team. Some direct partners are still purchaser and others have made it to 1-star. Without going into too much detail about the calculation and the differential commissions, if we add everything up, in this example, you are already earning $3,814. I know some people on BITHARVEST who even have a 5-figure income. Anything is possible. It's really up to us. So that's it for BITHARVEST. If you like this project and don't have a sponsor, feel free to contact me. You can find my email address in the video description. Otherwise, please always contact the person who gave you this video. With that, I say good luck, happy profits, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.